Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. The postseason rolls on today with the Cure Bowl. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you... But a great break for this offense. Running inside, it's Berry. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was inbounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to take off.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Harris. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Got enough for the first. Finding some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. They'll move the tight end. Slams it ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point is good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The keeper on the option. There he goes. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. He's in the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll try it again. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Using his legs, it's Berry. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback may change this route. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Berry. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, they say you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, David, the defense dialed it up at the perfect time, and what a tackle.
Great tackle. I'm surprised, honestly, he held on to the football. That is what you want. You want physical knockbacks. When you're on defense, you watch the tape, coach is like, is the running back falling forward? If he's falling forward, we're not doing our job. There was no falling forward on that one.
It'll be 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the offense turns it over. Talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Here comes the Texas offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Gets away from one, finds room. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Berry. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Pulls it in. It's Berry. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. There's some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Levin. Under fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Texas. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Number 44, set to kick this one. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's Arch to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. motion from the wide receiver. Hand off for Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
On first down, it's Brown again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Arch Madness. It's complete to the left. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
To throw, Manning. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Wilson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They'll start on the ground with Durham. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Looking to pass. It's Levin. Moving away from pressure. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's Manning to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass, it's Manning. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. "90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. They'll be facing 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different.
Caught, and he's got... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That is the perfect scenario, the dream situation. I always saw myself scoring a defensive touchdown, but to get tackled on the 1, man, what a great play. Just stick that ball out, get the end zone. Come on.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complementary football on the other side. They've complemented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll send the back in motion. Laterals it back. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. It's Durham. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. Manning with a play fake. With the catch, it's Brown. Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. To the air, it's Levitt. On target. Hard running there. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him. Whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
Might be changing the route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Manning on play action. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Going to the run, it's Brown. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To the air, it's Levitt. Skips away from pressure. Throws into the middle of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. There he goes to the right. The 40, the 30, past the 20. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Tigers. coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. From the gun. Here's the pressure. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Number 8, set to kick it off.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Takes a handoff. It's Berry. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas!
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he tacked on the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Levitt. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been active.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like, he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Ready. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levin. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing.
He lobs one high down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.
We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to... play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
To the air, it's Moore. On the move now. That's caught. It's Davison. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, always nice to convert that first third down of the game and to do it on the ground. That's just a signal for the offensive line that they can own the line of scrimmage. That is a great sign for this offense moving forward, and it really takes a lot of pressure off of that quarterback.
Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter. The line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense.
He's looking deep here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurate.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on.
Touchdown, Oregon! This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24. After the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. He's got his man in the open field. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Moore. Nice grab. It's Hill. He goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Moore. It's a quick grab. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Texas.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. Oh, he's lost the ball. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. You're just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds his target. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
To throw, it's Moore. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
He'll try a pass here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Defense showing blitz here. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
This is always such an important part of the game. You're leading into halftime. You're trying to create momentum. And even with the lead, trying to be aggressive, stay on the field, and get a score. This is one of those moments that you're trying to really put the hammer down, but here it does not go their way. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? And the Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Chris, this is a clear go for it. I know it's not a great situation. You're outside of your own 5, but a field goal, you don't take the lead. Touchdown, you do take the lead. This is time to go for it. Who's your best player? What's your best matchup? Get him in the end zone and make the throw.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Scanning the field. It's Manning. Here comes the pressure. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Let's it fly to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. He'll hand it off.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
To throw, it's Moore. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback still with the football. Powers through. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's a really good decision by the quarterback. It looked like the defense was overplaying the pitch man. He saw a lane and he took it. That's a really nice gain and an easy first down for this offense.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Signs a good throw. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Manning. He finds the running back in the flat. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds this receiver, that's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's a run to the left. He's got a crease. He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Chris, I was excited to see this back all week because of these electrifying runs that we see on tape in preparation. And he does it again here, setting up his offense for a first and goal. Now they need to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on second down. What an incredible play here on second and goal from this defense. They're aggressive, they get off blocks, and they create a negative play, and now it's third and obvious. You might want to think about double-teaming that quality wide receiver on the outside. I don't know if you want to commit too much to the run game here on third and long in a goal-to-go situation. What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. He's bringing it back. He's at the... And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Chris, taking a sack like that makes this next play call so important and really difficult for the play caller. I would think about something safe here. I don't know about putting this quarterback in harm's way throwing the football, in particular with this pass rush and how they're beating up on the offensive line. It might be time for a draw or at most a screen.
Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Send the back in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
He missed it. Off target that time. The margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. They're trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he checks it down to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Such a frustrating 3rd down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away, which you never want to do as a quarterback on 3rd down. But here, I got to tell you, Chris, I don't hate it.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Texas. They cap the drive with 6 points.
It's a clutch drive, Chris, there's no doubt, but they really need this 2-point conversion. Take it down to a 1-possession game, and then you've got a chance here to get off the field with your defense or even try an onside kick and try to tie this thing up.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Dropping back, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point try draws them within 8 points, a 1-score game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick, and this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep on the right side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. That'll count as a sack by this defense. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They'll run it to the left. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got 1 more left to work with. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds up close to the 25. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback operating an empty set. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Texas Longhorns. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. Both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touch.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off. Key narration volume set to 100. Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
A bit a better idea. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Lacey. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking to scramble. He's got some space. Look out. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Tackle made after just a short game. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across. What a solid drive from this offense, moving the ball down the field, and here an opportunity to move the chains with a quarterback sneak, and they take advantage. I tell you what, this defense is going to have to make an adjustment really quickly because this offense is in rhythm.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the Rebels' offense is on the move now.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Good for a first down to the 36.
All you need is just a little breeze. It's a short yardage situation. They're trying to hit him with a bit of a surprise move here, getting the ball to the wide receiver. I got to give him a lot of credit here. He just needs a little bit of room, and he's not a normal, natural runner, and he's able to still get there for the first.
To throw, it's Manning. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Coleman. And the defense brings him down. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage 4th down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field?
It's another deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On 4th down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a 4th down stop and a huge momentum swing for this defense. They put their offense right back on the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Longhorns. A big defensive score.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Cook. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. He could go. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way. Getting blocks.
A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Past the 20. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Fights through the tackler. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Moves out of the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cook. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down.
He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the 2nd level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense if this guy is going to be able to run loose like this on the outside.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Rebels! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The shotgun running play called. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's an out route, the catch made. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Grabbed by the receiver. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
It's just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the second half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8. Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half is a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Great move there. They can't stop him. He's in the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To the air, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
What an incredible job by the quarterback. He sees the single safety. You're running 4 verticals. You go 2 up on the middle third. One of those hash routes is going to be wide open. And boom, they get a massive completion down the field.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a...
He's got space. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. The pocket breaking down. And the ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss.
Well, that was almost a disaster. They're in scoring range here. They're so fortunate that that ball bounces out of bounds, and now on fourth down, you can trot your field goal kicker onto the field and hope to get those points.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situation.
Got an opening here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. Oh, look out. He's got open space.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. And they'll give it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball for 3.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it right near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Lacey. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
1st down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover is giving the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's trotting on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So impressed with the execution all the way down the field, and they got to have it drive, and they're able to put it in the end zone. What a beautiful job. And I tell you, this offense and this quarterback, so impressive. Again, are you great when your greatest is needed? And they are right here late in this ballgame.
Bringing it out. It's Cook. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Lindsey. That run moves the ball to the 16. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the game just good enough for a first down. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Dropping back. It's Manning. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
That's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
Looking deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.